What actually helped me choose me? Well, I had to look at what I knew versus what I was doing. So, for instance, I sat with discomfort a lot because I knew that in order for me to really connect with myself in the ways that I would be able to depend on me for the rest of my life, I would need to first go through all of the emotions that I've either suppressed, distracted, some even ruminated over, but still didn't fully process. All of those. I had to sit with them and work through them. And I wasn't able to run back. I knew once I would start my healing journey that every step I took forward, there was no going back. And I learned that it was better that way because I noticed that when I wanted to step backwards, it was because I was reaching for something that was familiar, like that safety blanket. And usually it happened when I felt like things were too scattered, too disorganized, too many changes going on at once. That's when I noticed I was gripping more towards that comfort. But I had to come with terms that it wasn't healthy, no matter how much I wanted that comfort. So I was reminded again that the steps that I've taken, I can't go back. So I continue, and I learned one more thing that helped quite a bit, and it was pausing before I responded. And when you're not in safe or healthy environments, typically the unhealthy people in your environment will utilize the feeling of being rushed as a tactic to get what they want. See, if they know you're working on boundaries, if they know that you're working on saying no, for instance, they'll come in and they'll start asking you questions really quickly. And you feel like you have the answer right away. You're like, whoa, you sort of get up this feeling like, I gotta hurry up, like time's ticking, right? And all of that is for you to give in, say yes to whatever they may be asking for you to do, before you realize that you've just signed off on someone else's checklist that you never wanted. Nor did you have the opportunity to stop and think, do I have anything left on my checklist that I need to actually do? That maybe I can't even do this? Maybe that task is going to take so much longer. Or maybe you simply don't want to. You don't have to do things you don't want to either. That was something that was hard for me to learn too. But when I pause, I ask myself, is this what I want? Or is this conditioning? That question has saved me from not only moving backwards, but also reopening up doors that God has sealed shut. And once those questions are asked and I move accordingly, it allows me to then take the time to pour into what I really want. And in this case, it was growing. It was growing healthier mentally, physically, emotionally. And I was able to start off with small movements. And soon enough, they became big. Those small steps that you're taking that feel like you're not even moving, I promise you, one day you wake up, you look over and you're like, oh my God, look at all this progress. It doesn't matter if you did 20% one day, 80% the other, 30% one day. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you are moving with intentions. It does not need to be perfect. And one thing that you should not expect to be perfect is healing. That will never look perfect. And that's okay. It's about intentions. Thank you so much for coming and being vulnerable. We'll get more into this in the next episode. See you soon.